Hello everyone, with me I have Bhushan here today and he has just come back from his late trip recently. His rear brake pads are completely done and he wants to change them. So today we will take a session with Bhushan on how to change the brake pads and service the calipers. He will be the technician for the day and I will guide him. So let's start the servicing on the brake pads. Before we start it, we have to make sure the spares are available or else there's no point opening up the whole unit and then starting it all again. Alright, so let's begin the session. The first step is to loosen the bolt over here, which is holding the brake pads, because if you don't loosen it, it's very difficult to open it. As you can see, he's struggling to open it with normal screwdriver. What he needs is a T-spanner. Here you go. Put some stress. ताकत लगा दो, उसमें कोई stress नहीं. You can just pressurize it. Somebody's really tightened it, so I'm gonna get into this now. Alright, so somebody had over tightened it. Please never over tighten any of your bolts. There's no point on doing that. So now we have been able to release it, loosen it out. We have loosened it so that once we take the caliper out, we'll be able to take it out easily. Now Bhushan, what you need to do is you need to take the Allen keys over here. For that one, I believe number 6 will go. Yeah. Now, Bhushan has to take it out completely. So, both the Allen bolts will be completely out of the sockets. Now, the bolts are out. What Bhushan you have to do is, you have to hold it here, alright, and then start pushing it from one side, just like this. Okay? Then wriggle it out. Make sure you don't pinch your fingers here. So you hold it in such a way that it doesn't pinch your fingers. Slowly and gradually keep wriggling it out. Yes. Slowly and gradually. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. It is out now. Here you go. So as you can see that it has been recently cleaned. So the piston out here is quite clean. We will clean it a little more with a cloth. The brake pads are just before the markers of the end of the life. These are the marking points in the OEM that you get, where you can see that brake pad life is almost done. Now what we will do is, before we take the brake pads out, we will push the piston in, because without the brake pads, pushing the piston inside is a little hard, or you need to release the pressure from here, but there's no point releasing the pressure. We will just shove in a screwdriver here and push it inside, because these are old brake pads, so we don't mind damaging them. One note, important note is, please do not throw away these heat shields. These are not available with any aftermarket brake units. You have to take them off from the original ones and use it on the new ones, because what happens is, especially when you're downhill riding, the brake pads do get heat up and they transfer the heat onto the oil, which will give you a lot of brake fad at the rear end. These heat shields, that will reduce by 50 to 80%, because there's mica, there's a shield over here, metal shield, which kind of shields the caliper here from getting the direct heat transfer from the brake unit. Now we are pushing in the piston. You shove the screwdriver in and twist it all around. So now we have enough space. Now Bhushan, push it this side. This side. No, this side. Opposite. Yes. The piston will go inside. Gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Push it completely inside, because when we put the new ones will be quite fat. Yeah, pretty good.
Completely gone.
Gone, great. Taking out the brake holding bolt. You can use this as your work table. Just keep a little pressure so that there is no stress on this, because there is a spring inside which keeps pushing the brake pads on the outer side. Yeah. Pin is out.
Totally out.
Totally out. Now, as you can see, the pin bolt comes with a small locking washer here. So when you tighten it, this thing gets locked up over here, inside this part. So, over here, inside this, it will get locked up. So it's self-locking, so don't have to over tighten it There's no point of over tightening any of the bolts. So this is out. Pull them out. Pull that one also out. Good. So this is the spring that keeps pushing it out. So stays in the position. The piston is completely in. We don't have to clean it. It's quite clean. So that's fine. Now what we will do is, before we install the new brake pads, we are going to take out the heat shields. Yeah, you can leave it on that. Just push it out. It's just a push clamp. हाथ से push कर दो ना, निकल जाएगा. You pull it from here. Yeah. There you go. The heat shield of one unit is out. Do the same for the other one, please. So now, the original ones are as good as the ones that you get from the market, but the heat shield is in our hand. We will open the EBC ones, and we will install these heat shields onto the EBC ones before installing it back onto the bike. Shiny new brake pads. These are double sintered HH, if I am not wrong. Yeah, these are HH EBC. So these are really good to bite onto the brake pads. They do tend to really bite well, so be careful when you brake too hard, okay? We have matched the pattern and we have just put the heat shield back on. Just push clamp. No, just push it. Just push it like this. नीचे से push करके इसको. Heat shields are on. Now we will install them onto the caliper. Now you need to take both of them together. Place them opposite to each other. Correct. Now these are supposed to be over here, so you just have to shove them in like this. But mind you, in this spring there is a locking mechanism which doesn't allow the outer side of brake pad to touch the inner side. Okay, so when you are pushing it in, make sure it is locked in such a pattern that it doesn't go pushed out. There's a locking mechanism here also. Okay, so this bracket over here has to get into this groove over here. Okay, so align it right, make it flat onto the body. So both the brake pads are in position. As I mentioned, it's supposed to be getting locked into that locking slots. Once that is done, you use the locking pin from this side. You'll have to keep some pressure on this because there's a spring. Yes, perfect. First you push that one in. इसको ऊपर रख लो. Yes, push it. You have to keep this hold. Push that. Correct. Go for it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing till the threads are touching the end over there. The threads are touching?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now use that 8 number spanner and spin it in. Use the T. No, remove the other one. छोड़ दो उसको, कोई stress नहीं. You just leave it around. Yeah. No, उल्टा कर रहे हो. You have to use this. You need to understand that always use the right tool. You don't have to use all that. You just attach it to here to make your job easier. Now, Bhushan, don't over tighten it. The experience that we had was not good. No. Yes, perfect. Tighten it to the point where you can easily just lock it, but not on too much stress on your arm. And that's about it. Okay. Because as I said, there's a locking washer there. It will not come out on its own. Never. Alright. So now you have to separate this, get the groove in, and because the brake pads always bite onto the disc, you will always have a rising point over here, but not over here because they are in the deeper side. So you place it in such a way that it starts to enter from this side. Further, yes. Right? There you go. Placed. Now align the holes. Don't put pressure on the caliper. Don't put pressure. Just let it be. Match the holes and spin it. That's it. It should go perfectly easily without any pressure. You are putting pressure, Bhushan. Leave it as it is. Check where the hole is. Now see. Is it aligned? Aligned? Yep, it is. So you just have to look through first, make sure the alignment is right, and then start bolting on. Never put any pressure. The minute you put pressure, you may cross thread, and that will not be good. Similarly, now once you have loose, keep it loose so that there's enough free play. Check for the alignment again. Spin it easily. If it's not aligning, move this a little up and down, slowly. See if it matches the hole.
Yeah.
Perfect. The last minute checks before you start riding, or rather before you close the job. Always check all the bolts for fastening. Make sure they're not loose, they're not too tight. Too tight is also not going to help, too loose is not going to help. They should be just about right so that they don't come out on their own. You have to take that off. Number 6. Right. Now make sure you use this T. Pull. T-joint, tighten it but not with too much strength. Now these are a little crucial bolts, so you may want to push it a little more than just a normal, but not way too much that you can't even open it up. If you have a torque wrench, use the service manual, set it to the right torque, you are good. So we have checked for the bolt fitness. Now before you start the ride, because we have pushed the piston out, the oil has traveled back in. So pump till you feel the pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure has come?
Yeah.
Perfect. You can see that the pistons have pushed the brake pads to the disc and it's touching it now. So we are all good to go. The brake job is done. Well done, Bhushan. DIY one-on-one.
Yeah.
I hope this helps you guys. Try it out. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments and I will try to respond back to them ASAP. Good day.